Yes, I'm coming back at you guys again about talking about the job look, the job search, the job lookity look. So, I'm gonna tell you guys to keep looking, but everybody says that shit. But keep on looking, because I need to keep looking, searching and praying for a job. I mean, these jobs is ridiculous now. I got called for an interview, literally today. I got called for an interview. It was around 12 o'clock. They said, hey, you interested in working for Terminix? Are you interested? We looked at your interview. Blah, blah, blah. Excuse me. Sets up the interview at 2:30 in the afternoon on Google Meets. She said, I'm going to send you an email. Interviews at 2:30. Sign in 5 minutes early. Blah, blah. I'm like, okay, cool. So I signed in as soon as, it's 2:20. I hop on my Gmail and I go and look. Okay, cool. Here it is. Boom. I sign in. I'm like, okay, it's been 5 minutes. It's been 10 minutes. And then I look down in the bottom corner and it says meeting from 2 to 2:30. So I'm like, oh, really? You gonna tell me 2:30? But that's when the time ended. And I honestly think these people be doing this on purpose. These ghost jobs, ladies and gents. These ghost jobs are freaking ridiculous. I mean, it's crazy out here. It's so damn hard to get a job. Jesus. Especially, I mean, it's hard everywhere. I'm not going to say just especially where I'm from, but it's just hard everywhere. I mean, you have people out here on visas, and you have American people. We can't get jobs. There's so much competition that, like manufacturing jobs, for instance, they want you to have 5+ years experience just to get in on entry level position. And the reason why they say entry level is because they only want to pay you $20 to $25 an hour, but they want you to have 5+ years experience. You guys think about that real quick. But entry level, and then when you look down at all the qualifications you got to have, it's like, damn, this is an entry level position and you want me to do all this? But the reason why they're saying entry level, because they don't want to pay you. There's so much competition out there that somebody's going to take that job. Somebody's going to take it. Hell, I'm going to change my resume up. I'm starting to realize now, well, I've already realized this, but it's the keyword factor in resumes. They send your resume through a computer, shoot through a computer. If you don't have the right keywords, your resume is not even going to get seen. It's just going to get tossed in the computer trash, which is garbage, whatever. Anyways, so yeah, resume is going to get tossed in the computer trash. So basically, if you want a manufacturing job and it's manufacturing, let's say bicycles, I suggest that you put on your resume that you worked at some spot manufacturing, I don't know, something. So that way you can say you have skill in manufacturing, you have skill in machine operator. They're not going to call it. Most companies do not call other companies. Some companies do, though. But I look at it like this. You already don't got a job. You already don't got the experience. You're applying for jobs that you do have the experience for and you're not getting. And you got these other jobs that are urgently hiring that they want you to have a lot of experience. When you're like, damn, I don't got it, but I can say I got it. And you know what? It's called throwing mud at the wall and see what sticks. That's basically what's going on right now. But look, you throw that mud at the wall, you're gonna get one. You're gonna get an interview at one of those jobs. If it's like 5 jobs, you might get an interview at every last one of them if your resume's right. It's up to you to do to perform in an interview. I would suggest looking on YouTube about how to do stuff, so that way you can, act like you know what you're talking about. I was once told by an old man, I asked This was about 10 years ago, maybe 10, 15 years ago. I said, hey, Jimmy, so how did you start being an electrician? He said, fake it till you make it. I said, what? And then he poked me in my chest and said, fake it till you make it, motherfucker. I said, what you mean? He said, you think I knew what I was doing? You think I had any experience? He said, I lied and said I did. I said, an electrician? He said, fake it till you make it. So when I started doing that, when I started to fake it till I made it, I started getting a lot of job interviews, and I eventually got, I got hired for jobs. My last job was a bus driver job, and that job didn't work out too well. I mean, it wasn't a bad breakup or anything. I just lost my endorsement and not really interested in driving a bus. So now I'm searching for jobs everywhere. I got my CDL license, and I can't find a job anywhere in that. I got a whole bunch of licenses. I got my forklift license. I can't find a job at any type of warehouse or manufacturing. I've done manufacturing before. Hell, I've done, you know what? I can't find general labor. I'm out here struggling. But I'm going to tell y'all, keep looking, keep searching. If you stop looking, that means you're going to be, I'm not going to say go broke, because you might be broke already. That means you're going to be broke forever. Keep looking, keep grinding. And you might say, hey, Anthony, I don't even want to work. I want to invest in my own business. Well, how can you invest in your own business if you don't have any money? So it starts from, you got to start from step one. I'm the same way. I want to end up owning an Amazon DSP business, delivery business. I want to have my own vans. I want to deliver for Amazon. I want to be my own contractor. It's only like a $30,000 investment, plus some other things. 700 credit score. You got to have some experience in management. And it's a few other things. It's tough to get in, but if you know the right people, if you got a good team around you, you can get in. You can learn behind them. So, but that's a $30,000 investment. What do I got to do? I can't just say, hey, man, I don't want to work. I'm going to invest in Amazon to be an Amazon. Well, how? I got to get a job. I got to grind. I got to put something in. I'm not saying I got to put the whole 30,000 in, but I got to come with something. I can't just go to somebody and be like, oh, can you invest in this and do this and do this for me? They'll say, well, I'll just run that business. I mean, you can work for me, but you're not going to own it. So you got to come with something. At least 25%, I would say. I would say at least 33 if you were smart. Keep looking for a job. I'm broke. I'm grinding. Adios.